It's your birthday. Happy belated birthday if it's in the past. Happy future birthday if it's in the future. My name is LimedGreen, and welcome to a different type of video. One that I've been really thinking about making for a while. It's about MultiVersus. You know, I'm a big fan of Super Smash Brothers style type fighters. I've not really played MultiVersus at all, but it looks really fun. You know, what's it called? Nicktoons All-Stars Brawl also looks fun. But what I'm really interested in is all the characters. I am a big fan of crossovers in whatever fashion they may be. I also liked Ready Player One. Everyone else did not. But that's besides the point. You did not come here to see or hear about all that. You came to see the wish list I made up. A few things before we get into it. I made it with a few guidelines. Number one, I did not make it or make any character, you know, from the same series as what's already in MultiVersus. So there's no Porky Pig or Steven Universe characters. Also, along the same guidelines, yes, I did look at leaks, but you know, who knows what leaks will or will not come true. So I tried to not put leak or characters on the leaks in my wish list. So if characters appear, you know, sorry. Well, let's just jump into it. The first character, and these aren't in any specific order, this boy. I dug deep looking for anyone I could to appear, and this is the Jester. He was apparently a mascot of Cartoon Network made by the creator of Ed, Edd n Eddy. And why isn't he appearing more often? He could appear, make his grand reappearance in this game. Like, why not? He would use this little cane here, or just what they call it, like a scepter. That's what they call it. He only appears like a couple bumpers, but you know, why not? Bring him back. Bring back the Jester. Along the same lines, bring back Ed, or bring him back. I guess bring him back. Ed and Eddy. You know, they could come along, be like ice climbers, but with extra Ed, and they could come along with sound effects from their series, which I think that would be a excellent addition. And you know, how would Ed's power level scale to Superman? That's an answer we all want to know. Also, along the same classic line, we gotta have Courage. You know, Ed and Eddy appeared along the same time as Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I could not justify putting Courage to fight characters like Wonder Woman alone. So they're going to fight like Courage, Muriel, and Eustace, like a trio kind of deal. So, you know, you can taunt with Muriel and the sitar, and Eustace can be sitting in the chair reading the newspaper. I think that would be the best. And Courage can be like, you know, doing that Static Shock, because he's a superhero that has been represented. All we got is like DC superheroes, you know, the mainstream ones, you know. Static flying along on his sewer grate. Terra from Teen Titans. We haven't gotten Teen Titans in, and I was like, which Teen Titans should we get? Should we get Robin, Cyborg, Starfire? Well, Terra, it's not one of the main ones, but she had like a lot of character development along Teen Titans, and at the same time, she's not one of them, you know? She represents all of the original Teen Titans. That was my thinking. And she's kind of like, she was an anti-hero, but she wasn't, you know. Okay, hear me out. Other Ciders was the best show. See and Real was good. You guys just were blinded. Okay, Other Ciders was a show back when See and Real existed, and it was just ghost hunting, or ghost hunters, but little kids version, and all 5 of them went to like haunted places in California, and they all had respective jobs. They're like, okay, this one we picked, she was, I think it was her, she was like, alright, this is where we go this week. And then one of them's like the tech guy, and then one of them's like the planner or whatever. And then they go out and they like explore. So in this game, they could be like setting up traps with their, I guess, ghost equipment. I guess kind of like the ghost game. The ghost game everyone likes. What's the ghost game? I'm gonna remember it after I'm finished recording this episode, and I'm gonna be angry. Okay. You thought I was done with the classic characters, but no. We need more villains in this game. Mandark. And his taunt could be his laugh. Ha ha ha, ha 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 ha. No more questions. I said more villains. Who could be more villainous than Voldemort? You can't even say his name. Plus, you know, he could steal LeBron James's ball, and we'd get, instead of like the Venom dunking on Spider-Man, we would have like Voldemort dunking meme. And then you got Megatron there. You know, my thinking was, you know, we got Iron Giant. We got use another giant character, and he's got a cannon. You know, he's different from Iron Giant. He's got a cannon. Alright, so the transition from here to here is, you know, this has a live action movie, and this has a live action movie. So, my thinking is of how Willy Wonka fights is, it's kind of like Scrooge McDuck or Shovel Knight, whichever tickles your fancy. He just kind of hops around on this pogo stick or cane, you know, whatever, and he throws the everlasting gobstoppers, and maybe he lifts up his hat, and I don't know, something comes out of it. But imagine the stage. Imagine the stage. Imagine the stage. A boat on the chocolate river. it's all worth it for the stage. Okay. You thought we're done with the classic characters. Underfist. Like, I could have pulled from any of these characters, but I chose Delgado, mostly because of his chainsaw foot and his Underfist. Like, with the other Ciders, I chose all of them because they're just humans, but I don't really think you could turn them all into, like, you know, swappable costume kind of deals. But Haas, he can change this fist right here I'm gesturing with into like a machine gun, another chainsaw. You can do a lot with Haas Delgado. Now, you're like, LimedGreen, you're bending the rules a bit. This is not owned by WB. And I'm like, yes, I that was a rule I forgot to say. All this needed to be somewhat connected to Warner Brothers. Well, this was airing on Warner Brothers, or yeah, WB Kids at one time. So there you go. That's how I'm squeezing the rules. Plus, you know, Shonen, or yeah, Jump Force, no one liked that game, so he's getting a second chance here. He's gonna be fighting with cards and summoning Slifer, the Sky Dragon, the executive producer. Don't you want to see him fight Megatron? I think he can already do that in the Konami game, but don't you want to see him fight the other Ciders? You know you want to see him fight the other Ciders. Okay. Now you keen-eared fans might have already guessed this one with the music cue. Scribblenauts. Warner Brothers owns Scribblenauts. They gotta use them. What more can I say? And then I think I'm moving on to the DLC. Final notes. I got 2 DLC characters. In the leaks, they said they're partnering up with a certain company. This is your chance to, like, turn away now. Turn away now if you don't want to hear it. Turn away. Okay. They're partnering up with Netflix. So I said, uh-oh. So my first DLC character is 456 from Squid Game. Gihun. And he would just use, like, he would be kind of like Animal Crosser Villager, and he would be like, here's a glass bridge, and he would just make a glass bridge back to the platform. And I don't know, what else could he do? He would just lay out some marbles for enemies to trip on. And then the other one, you already know, it's 11. And then she'll just use psychic powers. So what did you think of my list? Did you expect the other Ciders? Did you expect Willy Wonka? Who would you play as? Let me know in the comments down below. Did you know who the Jester was? You probably did. You're a smart person. Thank you so much for sticking around. Bye-bye.